Part number 6, the core pitch, your unique mechanism. The mechanism section is the meat of the VSL. It can be 40% of your total runtime. This is where you explain how you deliver transformation using your proprietary method that no one else has. The 2 rules for unique mechanism: scientific sound. It should sound like something in Harvard Business Review article, not late night infomercial. Metabolic thermogenesis activation protocol beats Rob's amazing fat blast diet, right? So it needs to sound a bit more fancy, but still something that people understand. So simple. Non-negotiable. If they can Google it and find it elsewhere, they do not need you. Your mechanism name should be proprietary to you. The self-sustaining funnel, for example, is an example that can be found somewhere else. For example, Ravi, if you know him, he used to have this thing called the self-sustaining funnel. Now he has an agency, he's focused on that, but this is where I learned it from, right? I learned from the profit system that we have that like no one else has it, so people go and do that. The value equation is what Alex Hormozi branded, right? So people, if you go and search that, you are gonna find Hormozi. So these are examples of how you name it in a way that it only leads back to you, right? Synthesizers have the synthesizer scaling roadmap. They have the backbone. They have the other things. There are many, like there's gazillion people in their industry that have this. So you just want to make sure that it all leads back to you. And you can use AI. You can go and ramble to AI and say, this is how I help clients, here's the transcripts, here's the recordings, here's what I believe in, here's what I'm a guest in my industry, here's what I hate the most, here's the methods that I hate the most in my industry, and ask AI to generate it, and it will reverse the things that you hate, see how you actually help the clients. It will already give you ideas of how you are now helping the clients. It will systemize it for you, and then you can ask it to give you names. It will give you names. You'll think about it, you'll start using it, and over time you can refine your unique mechanism as well. And again, this is critical. Explain the what, not the how. Walk them through the what each step of your mechanism does and why it works. Never explain how to do it. It should be in your program. If they feel they can do it without you, they will not book a call because they won't be curious, or they won't join your community, buy your course, whatever. Example, step 2 is in leptin reset pathway, which resets your body's hunger hormones, so cravings disappear. You explain what it does. You do not explain the exact supplements or protocols. The 6 qualities of a irresistible offer. When presenting your offer inside the VSL, make sure that it hits all 6. It needs to be new. It must feel like a new opportunity, not the same thing that they've tried before. Newness gets people to sit up and pay attention. It needs to feel unique. The moment they can categorize you, so, oh, that's just like this person, you are dead. Uniqueness alone can take you on a market, can take over a market. Exciting. Value alone doesn't sell. They need to feel their heart pumping. Boring copy build will kill the best offers. Easy. Your offer must feel simple and achievable. People want push-button results. Make it step by step. Predictable. Show a paradigm proof. Diverse people all getting the same results. It feels predictable. Risk disappears. Huge. Frame the opportunity as massive. Zoom out to bigger industry trend that makes this urgent and enormous. For example, when I talk about the profit system, I start by saying, hey, there's less trust because of AI. So people don't trust, so you need to have more trust in advance. So you need to have build a great brand and system that you attract pre-sold people in advance, and dream clients, and that you can charge higher prices and get results, and you can scale, and you have a good reputation. I start by saying what is the wrong on the micro level as well, and it becomes more believable. By the way, you do want to make sure that these things are true, right? When you research, when you talk to AI, when you go through this, actually you need to do something that you believe in. Super important. The 3 options clause. Never assume the prospect's only option is to work with you. That's the 3 options that they always think about. Option 1, do nothing. Highlight the cost of inaction. If they watch this far, doing nothing keeps them stuck. Number 2, do it themselves or go someone else. Explain why nobody else has this specific combination of expertise and method. Sources and have 5 to 10 times cost and no guarantee, and it will take them longer. And option 3, work with you. The obvious best choice, transition into the value stack. This is what your offer is, right? List everything they get. For each component, give a real comparable price, what it would cost if they bought it separately elsewhere. Use real numbers from real research, not made up inflated figures. Stack them up, total value, and then reveal your actual price as a fraction of the total. You don't have to do this in your VSL. You can just stack the value and say you'll learn more in the program, and on your sales call you can tell the price. Then you can add the risk reversal or guarantee and bonuses on top. By the time you hit the call to action, it should feel like a complete no-brainer. Again, a lot of these foundations we did cover in the offer mastery training. So if you went through it, you have a great offer, now you have these foundations. But that's why profit system is a whole thing. You need to have all of these things together to be able to scale sustainably. Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description and you can apply to join there.